Welcome to Flash of Health. Thanks for being here today. It's Sunday, September 15th, 2024. I'm going to do an Akashic weather report, information I got in a meditative state while going into the Akashic records. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about lemon verbena, which I have in this seltzer water, and its benefits, its potential benefits. So with the Akash, it started out with seeing these dancing fairies led by Enki, who is the grand master of the elementals. I was told, let the light be stored within you always. I was beamed up to the Council of Light. There was a beautiful crystalline sapphire there, and we were meditating on it, a group of light beings working with the crystal grid of the earth. Then I met Merlin, who's a historical figure. Some would say real, some would say not, but he seemed real to me. Was taken to the purple plain of Andromeda and was told that the cauldron of death and life are one. One side of the one is on one side and the other's on the other side of like one coin. I was being bestowed with power, with new jewelry, and I bought, I rarely buy, well, pretty much never buy any jewelry, but I decided to get a couple of pieces of gems, and it felt like it was well timed for this crystal work that I'm going to be doing. I never considered myself a grid worker, working with trying to stabilize the grid through meditation, but maybe that's something that I'll be doing more and more. I was told that the jewels rest within us, and there was an open jewelry box, and it was like putting on the ruby slippers, almost like the empowerment that Dorothy got. And it was like there was a web over the world that we were trying to energize through this crystal work. I was told it's safe to be powerful, that God wants us to feel powerful, that we should own our own power. And then Jesus said to me, sister of love, find time to practice what you preach. And I said, do you mean in eating? Because I've been eating some junk food the last couple of days. And he said, all things, practice what you preach in all things. And then he handed me a flower and bowed. And he said, this is the flower of love and light. Flower of life. This fall, I asked about, and it sounded like it would be much the same things, but walls would crumble. So that was interesting. It was kind of a little contradictory. Initially, they said like things would be much as they have been, but also that there would be walls crumbling. So maybe walls are crumbling now, of course. So maybe it's just further crumbling. I was shown that dark forces were mantling, like trying to get things in place right now so that they can execute. That was the word that was used, execute in the near future. And then an Asian emperor came through. I think it was possibly the emperor that was in power during World War II. And I was told that recycled leaders in place now, past and present, merge into one. Remark for the time which will come. This came through as a symbol to my third eye. God saying that this won't go on much longer, to play for now. And I took play for now in two ways. Play as in enjoy, but also play as in play the game of the third the third dimension, just be deeply seated in your life, even though there's an understanding on some level that it's illusionary and, Maya, and that there's nothing that really exists truly in this dimension from the merits of the spiritual world. At that point, I felt this really incredible sense of gratitude for the life that I have, and I felt really thankful. And so it was just like a moment of gratitude that was so peaceful. It felt so good to be grateful and to be appreciative. I was told the message, bow down and pray. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. And then Oregon shipping, treason. So something about shipping that's taking place in Oregon, and then treason. Again, I saw that Japanese emperor. The path of light will be held by few and then by many. The aim of a few will be felt by many someday. Iran came up, villages, and I saw children playing. Prussia. Each person needs to uncover their own treasure chest, to recover what has been lost. March of Death, a death march. Istanbul, Russia. And then I was beamed to Israel, and I saw a lot of pain, and I felt a lot of pain in my heart. I felt there was that Israel is a torn nation right now. There's confusion. There's inner unrest within the country, which is like merging the past and present, like almost like that the people are being required to integrate the past wounds and the present ones that are occurring in their country and outside of the country. Then I heard weebles wobbles, but they don't fall down, which made me think of resiliency. And then at the end, silver and gold, silver and gold, silver and gold. Almost like there's a silver lining, heart of gold, and also maybe think about buying silver and gold. So not a financial advisor, but silver and gold did come up 3 times at the end. Thanks for listening to the Akashic report. And then lemon verbena. It's a really cool plant. It's safe, especially if you use it just, it's, considered safe. There's no major side effects that I could find, although consult your practitioner before taking any advice. This is just general information about this herb. It's been known to help with oxidative stress in some people, with freed radicals, even in a pill form. In a study, it seemed to be helpful for people with MS compared to the blind control. Helps athletes recover quicker from injury, improves quality of sleep in some studies, assists with GI disturbances in some arenas, cramping, bloating, etc. It even was found in some studies where it helps with anti-obesity properties. It can be taken as, I'm doing it as almost like an infusion with seltzer water. It could be a tea, a tincture. It could come in a pill form as an essential oil, or you can even sprinkle it in your food for like a dessert, which would enhance like the lemony flavor. It's more lemony than lemon balm. I think it's the closest thing that I can think of to actual lemon. So that's the tip for the day and the Akashic report. Have a great rest of your weekend if you're watching this on Sunday.